Doing that again.
We need to figure out an intro. How
we need a name like ASAP though, because the point is,
you said a name last time, bro. And I liked it. I'm trying to remember what that was.
what I'm trying to say to you is we're starting the podcast already, and then I'm like, hey, I want to introduce it just like you want to introduce it, but we don't have a name. I had a few, but I looked them up and they exist. Don't listen to this podcast.
Damn it. Damn you guys. Let us be on it.
Yeah, shout out to Don't Watch This. Shout out to You Can't Do That podcast. But good news is we have a theme song though. Clack. You mind your business, little lady. Overalls McGee.
Aren't you supposed to be on Roblox anyway? What are you watching us for?
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you. I don't appreciate you not showing me as much love as you used to. I remember I used to show up and you would be happy to see me, and now you see me and you're like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Man." Perfect answer. Yeah. What did you say again? I hope we got that. It was perfect.
Your headphones in over there, man? You steady listening, eavesdropping.
Yo, what are those sneakers, man? What are those? Is that a
Adidas? Yeah.
Are those Stan Smiths? What are those?
I don't know, bro. Like I saw them and I want them.
But they made, but it's like a kid cut joint that they made,
they
right?
put all the art on it.
Because now I'm thinking like I need to do some customs like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Now I see how you getting. I need to get you a little pair of Stan Smiths in your size. I'm gonna do some customs joints.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Is that canvas or is that?
It's like this. Like if you get it wet, you're gonna have to let the joint dry. It's not even leather. It's like I'm not even sure, really, bro. To be honest with you, what it is. But
I'm touching them shoes.
When I saw them, I was like, yo, these are perfect. This is definitely my daughter's. Oh yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Right. Like something that soaks up paint. Right. They were dope. I saw them. I was like, how to get them for? Yeah. It is? Oh, see?
I don't like the look of it.
No, seriously, make us some.
Man.
But please make sure it's a material that I can wash because I don't know what kids do these days, but I feel like they just in the playground. More sand, bring it here. I need them in my shoes. It's ridiculous, bro. I gotta wash your shoes every day. Every day.
I see her cutting her eyes this way too.
Water and puddles, mud, sand. I need it over here now, guys. We don't have enough. Cause I forgot to wash those. I saw him. I
thought you was playing a game.
Nah, she. The game is called eavesdropping. That's what she's doing. What are they talking about? Let me get some of that info
just
so I can
like
use it. Yeah, that's what they're doing. It's almost like when your parents are talking and then you go to your room, you know what I mean? But you got your ear, you stood down the hallway enough there where you can listen, and then you hit the wall because they know you over there listening. Yeah, that's her though, sitting on the beach chair listening to us.
That was me. I know she put a cup or two against the wall trying to
right.
What they trying to peep?
I think what they talking about me? What happened? What I do? Yeah. I know you have. I know you have. Wait a minute. Let me put my TV on mute, and then let me tiptoe to the front door.
Yeah.
I know that's what you do. I know exactly what you do. But guess what? That's why I make sure we start whispering so you can't hear. I'm like, you ain't gonna be able to hear. See, that's why I know you're not on Roblox now. You trying to listen to us. See? Got the headphones. She got the headphones halfway in so she can listen. Why you're still answering questions over here, ma'am? If they're fully in, they're fully in.
Classic move.
You trying to throw me off? Who's on second? Exactly.
I thought you was playing Roblox.
She got it. That's been on. You've been in the same room since the last time you showed us. No.
Yeah. I heard you can make money on Roblox.
Are you talking about your character or you in general?
Both.
Well, I know your character can make money, but
both.
I don't know, but
I was under the impression you can build worlds and you can do things like this and you can like charge the in-game currency, but then you can flip that It's like an altcoin.
Oh,
you know,
really?
like crypto.
Oh, I did not know that.
Like I thought it was built. I thought Roblox had something to do with the blockchain.
So you're telling me I need to play my Roblox more because I do have a character.
Yeah, maybe. I think it's something.
We need to do that more then. Yeah. Need to get right on that. Thank you.
Yeah, I was looking at getting into it too. I downloaded it for that purpose solely. So I know there's something there.
Yeah, she made me download onto this little fire joint I got. And when I say my Amazon fire joint gets hot, it gets like a hot pocket. I got to turn it off. Like, no. It's not meant for this. I'm going to need to get a laptop or a actual iPad to do something like that because that fire joint is not working.
So I didn't download it because I heard pray tell of it. I didn't download it because somebody said it was a good game or because I even got kids. But during my research, I did learn that there are unscrupulous characters that you could run across in Roblox because you could talk to people, right?
Yeah, but I make sure that she don't. I tell her not. You don't know them cats when
I heard about this because I was looking down this rabbit hole, but I downloaded it not because I'm an unscrupulous character or because I'm even interested in the game, but because I heard there was a way to make money off of this game.
Your character's gonna be in the corner. Yo, psst, hey, come here. Hey, my man. I got these blinds for sale.
Exactly. Exactly. But I think you have to actually be able to build the blinds. I know we're not in the New York politics over here. We're from the South, bro. Dude. What he said.
Like my screen went red, man. And my daughter's like, "Why is your screen red?" I'm like, "It's this game."
And over there, she's shooting you in the head in the meantime.
I'm getting destroyed.
Like, yo, I heard they got like a hide and seek game on there. I heard they got like
what's that? The Beast. You got to hide and seek from the Beast, yo. I can't think of what the name is. She ain't trying to listen now. That she trying to act like she playing, but she knows she can hear me.
I know that's the that's the cold stare. Like, oh no, I am into my game. I'm about to fool them now.
Right.
Oh, does not compute. I'm about to fool them. Focused on my game, but I'm not really, because I am listening to every word, trying to keep a straight face.
Yo,
busted and can be trusted.
Game with the Beast. What's that called?
The hammer game.
What? No, that's not called no hammer game. What's the name of the game for real? No, don't look for it. Like you don't know off the top of your head. It's not even worth it. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. Don't even worry about it. We're good now. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone, my lady. I bid you adieu. You still looking for it, huh? Bueller.
Man, you don't know what that game's called. It's a rap,
You ain't about that life. I thought you were about that life, yo.
Man, I wish you would get back into another game.
Go back to natural
disaster. Empty fry pack right beside you. Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I see the salt crumbs right on the bottom. I know you hype.
Yeah. Look at it. What? What are you talking about? Yeah, whatever. But
yo, that's it.
Speaking of
You're
fries,
off the show.
Speaking of fries, why are people so damn impatient when they're going to fast food? I'm not talking about the workers. I'm talking about the consumer. Like, you came to them. They didn't call you up and say, "Hey, come down here. We got some fries for you. We got a sandwich for you." No, you drove your ass down the block. You maybe went 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes for a meal, but you drove to them. Why are you so impatient? They're busy. You see this long line? You pull up beside me thinking it's your food. You came after me. Why would it be your food? Shit, then we got a problem if it's your food because I was here way longer than you. Better not be your food. Now, it's not the impatient person, but I'm just saying there's a reason for my patience if someone who's been 15 minutes after me gets their food. Then you can be impatient. But if you came later than me and I get my food first, don't say nothing to the worker. Don't say nothing at all. Sit there patiently like I did and enjoy your meal when it comes. Honestly, bro, you just got to, because it was an old lady, bro. It was an old lady, too, at that. Like, you're up in your minivan. I know it's early Saturday morning. You want that breakfast biscuit. You probably want some honey with it. I get it, old lady. I get it. But guess what? This is 2022, old lady. Fast foods are going to take a little longer because nowadays they want to make sure everything is a go.
Now, when you say old lady, I can't tell if you're talking to the passenger in the car through the drive or if you're talking about the woman working there.
I'm talking about the lady driving the minivan.
All right. Now, I'm going to tell you what. I had an incident recently.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And I'm not talking about the 2 times that I went to KFC and they said they were out of chicken. Yeah. That's not even a joke.
How's the chicken place out of chicken, bro?
Out of chicken. Yeah. I don't even know.
What were they serving? Burgers then?
Myself.
They went next door?
Sides.
The sides?
It was coleslaw only. Yeah.
Not even mac
no
and
biscuits.
cheese, bro.
No biscuits. Coleslaw only. And maybe some mash.
Did they have gravy at least?
I don't remember. All right. It was one of the worst times of my life. But what I will say is I also went to McDonald's recently. Yeah. On Old St. Augustine.
You calling them out. I know exactly what you're talking about.
The same one where I ate the fries and I had an allergic reaction because they're cooking them in the same grease as that BS fish that they make. That's byproduct of all kinds of granules from the ground, and I'm sure shook up some shellfish in the mix.
So that fish has some shrimp. You're telling me some crab in there?
It's got some bullshit that was scraped off of the ground, and it certainly is containing a bit of shellfish cuticles.
Yeah,
Bear
I'm
men.
allergic to shellfish too. Damn.
And I'm gonna be honest. This is one of the first times me and my boy Keith here really bonded, in my opinion. And he might not remember it, but we're hooping, and we're in high school, and we're hooping, and we're getting it done, and it's the last period of the day, and we're in gym class, and he's like, "Yo, you sure you all right?" And I keep rubbing my eyes, and he grabs me by the shoulders. He says, "You're not all right. You should go look at yourself in the mirror." And I went to look in the mirror. My eyes were popping out of my head, and I was like, "Yo, I guess I got a new best friend."
I do remember that.
Because nobody else said anything.
Then they're like, "Good, finally he's missing shots." Like,
well,
no, bro.
I got good news. All right, that McDonald's has gone downhill even further. Okay. Now, these schmucks in the drive-thru. Now, you know they play this game where they're like, "Oh, can you go ahead and wait on the side and we'll bring it out to you?"
I did. I had to park in the parking spot. They told me to park in the first spot right there.
So we know this game, right?
Yep.
So now we've got a full line and everyone's filling up the parking spots because everyone's waiting on their food.
Like the club line. It's like
now,
they were making people wait.
When I said
Make it
spots,
look bigger.
to be clear,
Busier.
I meant the mix between spaces and spots.
Right.
You know, that wasn't it was a flub, but you get me.
I got you.
Point being is, all these people are starting to fill up the parking lot. And I'm thinking, so I pull up, right? They take my order. They say, "Hey, can you pull around?" And I'm like, "The parking lot's looking kind of full, bruh." And he's like, "Yeah, but we have a time limit that we have to serve each person by. So if you wait here, then it's going to run up our time." And I say, "So just to be clear, I don't want any trouble, and I don't want any spit in my sandwich." Right?
Hold the loogie.
But just to be clear, you want me to move along so that you guys can pretend you're doing your job as efficiently as you're expected to do your job.
You definitely got spit in your sandwich.
Probably.
That's probably what it was. It wasn't even. They had no shellfish in your fish sandwich. It was.
Good
it was
thing
Bob's
I ordered nuggets. Yes, it was McDonald's on Old St. Augustine in Jacksonville, Florida.
Duval.
You know what I'm saying? Just in case you look it up on a map, you don't know what the fuck Duval is. So he says, I say, so just to be clear, it's because you're not, and he's like, yeah, pretty much.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, well, there's no point in you taking these other orders. Well, this actually happened right before that line. I was like, so there's no point in you taking these other orders because you can't fulfill the orders that you already got.
Right,
so what are you just fucking taking orders and nobody can get shit? Well, wait till you cook the chicken or cook the fucking burgers or cook the fries,
right.
and then start fulfilling the orders, and then you can worry about the line going on. But then that's when they reveal, oh no, we got a certain amount of time, and when you're sitting on the spot, they know how long you've been waiting here, and I'm like, okay, so Basically, you're trying to cover up the fact that you're not doing your job in the efficient manner that they expect you to be doing it. So you want us to all go wait in the parking lot. And I was being a bit of a dick, I'm going to be honest.
So what? You're a paying customer.
I had it at this point. I had it. I had already left KFC and they had no chicken. And now I'm at McDonald's and they're fucking with me too. Okay. So he says, sir, you got to move. And I said, well, who the fuck is going to make me move? To which he replies, me. To which I say, I wish you would, because I'm going to be right here.
Oh, man, that's hilarious. So now y'all got a fucking Mexican standoff.
Now I'm in an argument. Just as you preached against with the McDonald's guy. They go, my shit, it's not because my shit's more important. It's because now he's telling me it's going to come make me move.
He's going to take his head.
And I'm like, well, it's going to be a long night tonight. But good news, by the time I get out the line, everybody else get their fries.
You held them up.
We could look at, I mean, I don't know because I ain't stick around.
He said, forget it.
Yeah, I was going to wait to make sure everybody else was good. I was like, well, they finally made some fucking fries, so I'm assuming at least 5 or 6 of these orders about to get filled fast. Why the fuck, what's the point of us all waiting in the fucking parking lot?
Right.
Like, am I bugging? So I say, well, I wish you would. I'll be right here. Next comes some random woman. Sir, can you please move forward?
The manager.
I said, for what? She's like, because we can't fulfill your order. I'm like, so what don't you have? She's like, burgers and fries.
You don't have burgers? What?
I'm like, well, I guess what? That's what everyone in this line wants. So I might as well just wait here
until they get in stock.
Until you kill the cow and slice them up. Like, what are we talking about here?
Go ahead and get that frozen patty from the back.
And then get the guys with the beakers, and then get them to put the beef taste on it.
Come on, man! Like, what are y'all doing?
And then we can rock. You know what I mean? Like, there's no point. Next 2 managers come out. Now at this point, because I watch YouTube, I turn on my video. Now it's just sitting in the cup holder.
Point it right at them.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I'm about to force them into good service.
I'm gonna get my meal today. It might be even free.
I'm gonna force them into giving me good service because they're gonna know I'm about my business. Because that's how you handle things in 2022.
You get them on camera. That camera brings out a person inside that person that they didn't know existed. Let me stop being rude before I end up on the news and lose my damn job. 2
managers come over, 2 white dudes. They're like, sir, and I explained to them what I explained, and they kind of look at each other like, he's got a good point. And then one of them says, he's filming. And they walk away. They just walk away. They walk away. So then they sent out this other dude, young dude. He comes over and he's like, hey, man, like, if
your boss didn't make me move.
And I'm like, why they sent you out here, man? That's fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I know, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, can you just move? Because, like, you know, I'm trying, you know what I mean? I'm like, I understand you're just trying to do your job. But what I would prefer is if you go inside and tell that dude that was talking on the fucking intercom to bring his out here and make me move like he said he was going to do. So can you do that for me? So he's like half smiled. He ain't like the guy either. He goes inside and then he comes back out. He's like, he ain't gonna come outside, man. He
wasn't about that.
Outside.
He wasn't about that.
But he brings my food with me. With him, rather. I'm like, you sure you don't want to just make sure he doesn't want to come outside? And it's like, bro, please. And I'm like, all right. But just let him know my sentiments. All right. So yeah, I was a real dickhead.
But you weren't impatient. You just wanted to know why you had to move. That's completely different. You weren't talking like this old lady, bro. I got my food. I told the dude, man, have a great day, bro. I know it's busy. Have a great weekend, man. The old lady said something to him like, "Where's my food?" He's like, "Man, it's coming." And I'm thinking to myself as I'm driving, I'm like, people are so impatient. Lady, you just literally parked beside me. I've been sitting here for at least 7 minutes, bro, in this parking spot. You just got next to me. Wait your 7-minute window, lady. They got stuff to do. It's early morning on a Saturday. Like, patience is a virtue, bro. And
what you didn't know is she just wanted a Diet Coke.
Well, she should have went to the gas station for that.
Dang, man, no love for the elders, man. You heard it here first.
She should have went to the gas station for that. You got in line for Diet Coke. You should have went inside then for Diet Coke, man. Sometimes going inside is faster. People don't realize that. You go inside, you get your meal faster. Go to that drive-thru, you don't have to wait. So this old lady should have got out of her minivan, took her old ass inside, and got her Diet Coke.
Man, you better keep that same energy with all old people.
All of them.
You don't want to see my pops in the drive-thru.
No, I'm good though. Your pops.
You want to see my pops in the drive-thru, bro? It's like, what the?
I'm good. I'm good.
And I'm like, yo, can you chill? Because I'm gonna be honest.
Nope.
I don't want no boogers in my food. Like, call me old school, but I don't want no boogers in my food.
No, your pops about that life, bro. I'm good, man.
He wants all of the smoke.
He's a chimney.
Like, he wants all of the smoke.
He's a chimney, man.
Like, I'm like, bro, what are you doing? And then he gets up there and tries to play nice guy. Hey, how you doing? He's like, no, I'm gonna fix it. Hey, how you doing? And he tries to put on his charm, but they still got it's some pale kid with tats all over his arms and shit, going through his emo phase, and he's just like, why this guy had to give it to me today? And now Dad's trying to be nice at the window, and I'm like, that's not his vibe, man. That's not his vibe. Like, you fucked it up twice, man. You know what I mean? Can we please get out of here? Like with decent food.
Nah, yeah. That's the only one of the older gentlemen I don't want to see in the streets. I know he got hands. I'm good on that.
And that's what's crazy because he's a charming motherfucker. So it's like when he's like, I'm like, why are you being you know how to work people over, man. Like, come on, man. Like, you know how to do your little thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Forget about it. You can play the 70 card if you want. You can play the strong card if you want. You can play the, like, handsome old graying man, you know what I mean? If you want.
You got the military card you can play?
You can do it. You got the military joint, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I was stationed over here, blah, 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 blah. Do that shit.
Right.
Why are you giving these people, you know what I mean? They're trying to get them out of here, man.
They didn't even want to come to work today, bro.
But every once in a while, they want you to pull over to the side. And it's like, you don't got no fries, you ain't got no burgers. McDonald's, what are you doing?
Nah, that was new. Pull into a parking spot. Like, wait, what? A parking spot?
And you tried to kill me when I was in high school. Don't think I forgot.
You still got it in for him.
Yeah. And I think I might have a doctor's report somewhere to verify it. So if you want to try me, if you want to try me, bro.
Oh man,
that's my McDonald's. And guess what? First act of business, I'm trading the whole staff out.
Revolving door. You're gonna bring in people just like him.
Forget it. Everybody's gonna look exactly like me. Beautiful.
Oh man, it'll be jumping. Place gonna be jumping. People just coming in just to.
Welcome to America, man. Bunch of mixed motherfuckers running around here, man, acting willy nilly. Oh shit.
People are like, what the hell is this? What is this damn establishment?
No one's gonna know, and none will be the wiser.
Oh man. Speaking of willy nilly, Will Smith, huh? Pimp hand is strong, allegedly, huh?
Man, fuck that guy.
Oh man, fuck that guy. Well, this is my take. This is my take on it, right? Was he wrong or was he right? I don't know, and I don't really care. I know he laughed. His old lady laughed at the joke a little bit, but
no, his old lady did not laugh.
At first, when they first panned, it was a giggle. Then she was like, "Wait, what did this motherfucker just say?" That was one of those moments. And then so Will notices it.
We're gonna have to replay it right now.
Replay it. But I'm gonna give my take, my play-by-play. My Scoop Williams here, reporting live from Channel 69 News.
Hold on, pause. We're replaying it right now. All right. So go ahead. So we watch the video.
We watch the video, right? You're right. She didn't laugh. She rolled her eyes. Completely understandable. But Will was laughing, but guess what happened?
What happened?
He looked over at his old lady and saw she wasn't laughing, so he's like, oh, shit, I got to fix this.
Exactly.
I got to fix this.
Exactly.
And so for all the dudes out there who claim that it was just a joke, oh, it's nothing, you must got a lady who don't really give two fucks about anything. She's all, it's okay, it's cool. Because I'm telling you right now, if you saw Jada's face, imagine your old lady giving you that face, you out. Have you ever had a waitress that's being a little bit more too friendly for you, towards you, and you're with your old lady? That was that look that she just gave. Because guess what? Oh, you that flirting shit, you better stop now. She done made that face, boy. You better stop. I'm just letting you know right now. So guess what? That Will looked over at his lady. He swallowed all them laughs he had left.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to be honest. Because we're talking about two different things.
No, I'm just saying.
No, hold on. Real quick.
Okay.
Because I agree with you. To an extent, right? But when you talk about that waitress that's being too friendly, from my experience, the women I date like that. They're like, oh, yeah, she would totally want my man if I wasn't with him, but he's just being a nice guy. He's not really flirting with her. He's just swooing the table. You know what I mean? He's just wooing over the ladies in the area whilst totally being respectful to me.
Right.
No flirting, just jokes, and like it can be considered flirting, but it's at a level where she don't care. That's one. So I want to separate them two things. Now, also with your woman looking at you, I'm used to also those same women. We walking through the club and they're like, why you staring at me, to a random dude? And I'm like, yo, I think he was probably got something to do with that short ass skirt you got on. He was just looking. He ain't say nothing. He ain't do nothing. Why are you putting me in a situation now?
Right.
You know what I mean? So I understand what you're saying. Like, she definitely gave him the look, and then he felt like he had to do something.
Right.
But like you said, he was laughing at first.
Right.
He didn't take any disrespect, but now he's like, oh, I guess I got to do what she said.
Yeah, you got to step up.
And to me, it was more of him just being a cuck and being like, oh, well, she's going to give me shit about this later. I guess I better do something now.
Right.
And let me do it to somebody that's older and half my size.
Right. Because that's the thing. Because you know who to go after, whether you're telling a joke towards or whether you're giving a punch to. You know what I mean? For the most part, in this situation, right? And so he just knew that either he had to say something, because I felt like he said something, they probably would have had to go back and forth verbally. So instead, he was like, and he might be on edge. We don't know what's going on in his head. He's on edge.
You talking about Will?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was almost, I would have been like, well, the good news is we're going to, at least if he wins tonight, we're going to see some tears in the acceptance speech. Because you could already, the writing was on the fucking wall. I would have called him out for that bullshit he did later on. Because you could see it was coming.
But me personally, if I'm being honest, that looked like a WWE slap, bro. I think it's all was for show. I don't believe none of it. I have seen, like,
I don't know. He put his hips into it.
But let me tell you something, brother. I've been watching wrestling all my damn life and still today, okay? I know a Rocky Maivia fucking slap. He stomped with it, too. What, man, you know, if I'm going to, imagine walking to somebody right now. You really going to do all that? You really going to turn your head with it? You might go wrist and just bam.
Nah, because he walked like he was doing nothing, because that's why it was also a sucker shot, and he is a sucker for that, because he walked up all smooth like he wasn't upset, probably smiling because we don't see his face, and then he went from hand down by the side to a straight smack, so he didn't raise up his fist like he was going to do something. He snuck him.
The slap was a wrestling slap to me, bro. I'm a wrestler, whether it's WWE, WCW, ECW, ROH, AEW, New Japan, those are wrestling. That was a wrestling slap.
What I would have said right after Chris Rock was like, damn, he just smacked me in the face. Good thing he doesn't hit it nearly as hard as August Alsine.
So now you're trying to get in an actual, more physical altercation now.
Nailed it. I won't say your wife's name. She who shall not be named, or Voldemort. They wear the same clothes too.
This dude you gonna go in like that?
Yeah. She was looking a little Voldemorty. I seen the close-up ones, and I was like, oh, of course she's a cutie pie. Like, we all know that from her childhood. But I can see the aging. Don't fool me.
Oh, man. Oh, man. But I'm just saying, me personally, I don't believe the slap was real, bro. I've seen enough wrestling on TV to know when I'm being...
Okay. Well, if it was fake, what does Chris Rock have to gain? If they staged this... It just makes Chris Rock look like a puss. Like, what does he have to gain from it? Mom has some things to say. Come over here now. You out here now. Come on. Busy. Yeah, right.
But no. But I don't. Let me see how I can put this. You may not have nothing to gain, but you could probably have people talking about you to where you can have something to gain for the future. Oh, let's do this instead. Oh, that happened to you. Let's do this. You know what I mean? Like I just the slap, like, bro, the slap doesn't look real, bro.
Listen, I think.
Let me ask you before you remember that time on the basketball court, right? Reenact that slap that you did to the kid. Bloody the shirt.
Neither here nor there.
Yeah. No, yeah. How was the walk up? Well, did you?
I was getting up off the ground because he pushed me when I was doing the layup.
But how was the slap? I want to know how the slap was, because that slap, Will's slap, did not look realistic to me, bro.
It was all in the waist and shit. It was all in the waist, like I was hitting a home run, only backhanded with one hand.
I just don't believe the slap was real, bro.
Well, what I'm saying is, I don't think Chris Rock has anything to gain. What I do think is Will Smith has something to gain. So I don't think it was pre-planned. I think Will did slap him. But I think Will is trying to go out for gangster flicks and then like, no. You America's sweetheart. You soft. Everyone knows that. Your wife is cucking you out all over the world. And we don't believe you, son. And his career had also went. We ain't seen him in nothing popping in a long time, and now he's nominated again. But I don't think he can get these gangster roles, and he probably wants to go after some cool ass Denzel and fucking Training Day type shit. But they're like, we'll never believe you in that role, sir. So he's like, oh, I'm gonna show that these other Hollywood cucks that I'm fucking tough guy compared to them at least, and they're like, oh, now we believe you. We might give you this cool guy role now. So he has something to gain, but Chris Rock just looks like a fucking victimized punta.
But of course, I felt like it was more so for the entertainment. They were like, what two people could we get to do this? Because if you think about it, will Samuel Jackson do something like that? Be involved with any one of those aspects? With a Denzel? I know, but it's like certain people you can get to do certain things, I feel like. Entertain us.
No, what I'm saying is Chris Rock, who's just a funny man and a smaller guy, yeah, you can do that to him. You do it to Sam Jackson, you got a whole situation on your hands for hitting the elderly and one of Hollywood legends. You can't do that to Morgan Freeman for the same reason. You ain't going to do it to Jason Momoa. You ain't going to do it to The Rock. You ain't going to do it to fucking
Dave Chappelle.
You might even do it to Chappelle.
You think
you might even try to pull that shit with Chappelle, but you ain't going to do it to Idris Elba, and you ain't going to like stop playing. Like,
right, that's why they got two people that you could do.
So he looks like a tough guy in the scenario, and he can claim emotional because Hollywood loves that shit. Oh, look, he's such a sensitive actor. He's crying afterwards. He was just emotionally. We all know how that goes. And it's like, man, shut up. Like, you know what I mean? It's like they're just happy that the jester finally got put in his place because they don't have the words or the brain power to fucking deal with it like in reality. Some of them do, but the other ones are sheltered people that lived a privileged life their whole lives. And they're like, they're happy to see someone lash out at the jester that's making fun of them all and putting them in their place for being rich, pedophile, blood drinkers. Is their theme song.
Priceless. That was fucking priceless. That was spot on.
Forget about it.
Yo, speaking of pedophiles, what's you talking about these random dudes going out, just yoking them up?
The pedophile hunters. We got to get into it. Because I got to show you more videos on another thing. like at another time, so then we can really talk about it in depth because it's hilarious. But it's just like upright citizens.
Just they're finding them.
They're going online and posing as little girls.
So it's almost like what's that joint they had on ABC?
To Catch a Predator. Yeah. They're doing that.
Yeah, okay.
But they're just like rogue, like, you know what I mean? They're
creating these body
counts. The Dark Knight of this shit. Right, you know what I mean? Right. They're like just going on themselves,
right.
acting like, and then meeting up with dudes. Yo. And I mentioned it because it's funny. As this guy comes up, he runs up on a dude. It's him. And it's like a girl decoy, you know what I mean? It's obviously of age, and they walk up on the dude and they catch him getting off the bus and like, hey, where you going, man? What are you doing? Where you? I know you. And they got the camera all in his face and they're doing all this stuff, and the guy's like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, stop trying playing the games. You know, you were here to meet Leslie. Does that name ring a bell? Right. And he's like, I don't know any fucking Leslie, dude. Like, get out of my face.
And they try to play it off. Okay.
No. And then he's like, no, he told you he had blonde hair. And he said, well, he said he was kind of medium height. This guy's a little taller or whatever. You know, like, kind of saying, eventually, it wasn't the guy. And they just like,
walk completely wrong.
But we got your play. Aren't you from so-and-so? And they're reading up all this. And the guy's like, dude, I don't. Get the fuck away from me. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you know, and eventually he's like checking with his decoy. Like, didn't you say he blah, blah, blah? And they realize it's the wrong dude, and they're just like running up. But of course they put it up because it's one of the best videos.
Yo, that's hilarious. I'm
sure it's
the wrong person?
Yeah. I was thinking we should do that, but the only problem is we got to be strapped. And my sword's in the shop.
Especially in Duval. Especially on 103rd.
My sword is in the shop. So it ain't going to work out. Because normally I just deflect them.
Bling, 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 bling.
Sounds like I'm playing Plinko in this mother.
Oh, that was my game, yo. That was my game.
That was the one. Right. I was like, I it was my favorite, but at the same time, it was like it's the one that's all by chance. It just goes. It's like trying to throw the ping pong ball into the fish tanks at the fair, and the little fish bowls, and it's like ding 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 ding. It's like you never know.
That and the wheel, that and the big wheel spin. You know what I mean? They had you got to step on the little carpet. And he's like, oh yeah. But sometimes people just do why did you spin it like that? Like.
Now, which kind of spin are you talking about?
I'm talking about just
because there's two very specific kinds.
It's just the super slow one. They think it's gonna cheat.
Yeah.
You wasted a spin, bro.
I agree. There's the super slow spin, and then there's the Superman spin.
About to take the whole wheel off, and go find an audience.
Like,
and then he's running out of questions to ask you or talk to you about.
You're from Vegas, huh?
Yeah. Who you here with?
Clearly like to take a gamble.
You're a Virgo. Okay. What'd you eat today?
Oh, yeah.
Nice shoes. How much were those shoes? I like those a lot. Yeah. What's your favorite color?
Was it a tuna melt or just regular?
Do you have any lettuce on there?
What was that going on?
It's still
by
spinning,
the way,
bro.
I found out tuna with a little lettuce and tomato, chef's kiss.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I didn't even know this was a thing. Like, I always thought it was weird. Anything else on tuna.
I used to get a head of lettuce, right, and just tear off some lettuce into like a bowl shape, and I would dump tuna into it and just eat it like that as a kid.
Well, that ends our segment on creeps. Hey!
I'm sorry.
We brought it all the way back, and that is their theme song, if you're wondering.
Don't judge me, bro. I'm just saying I enjoyed it, bro.
But what we talking about right
the
before?
Big wheel, the Superman
big wheel,
spin.
Superman spin, right? And then there's that just right kind of medium spin. Because I understand, like, if you land on right the green or the red, right, you know, you automatically win money.
Right.
So it's like, but it's got to go around one whole time.
Right.
If anyone knows anything.
Right.
So I get like a nice calculated spin, maybe 2 turns around, and I'm trying to like land on it. But that Superman shit is like, bro, it's like trying to take a piss in the wind.
Why are you even doing it?
You know what I mean? What are we doing here, man? We shooting ourselves.
Right.
You know, what do we? What?
You wasted your spin, bro.
Yeah, leave it up to the powers that be.
I shouldn't even be on this show. You shouldn't call my name. I'm gonna spin it anyway. Like you waste. Like it should have been me. I said, no, it should have been me.
After wasting all their energy on that damn celebration dance when their name gets called. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, sea walking in the aisles, like, trying to get down there, and it's like, man. Then you lost your round. But now you're at the showcase showdown, not the showcase showdown, the wheel spin. I don't know what that's called.
I don't know what it's called, yeah.
But you could win that and then go to showcase showdown, guess within a couple of dollars and win them both, man, and you're out of here. Right. You could be a loser and a winner. I can't wait to be the $1 guy.
Yo, I was just about to say that, bro. You do the $1, you do the 501.
Exactly.
And the person looks at you, you motherfucker. Yeah, I did it. What? You gonna fight me on TV?
Exactly. What's the lowest?
You gonna Will Smith me?
What's the lowest bid? $650. $1, and they do that just to flex because you could say $100.
Right. You want to
like you could be closer. You know what I mean? Like they went over in your mind, but you're still 1 cent, please. 1 cent. And
the audience always. Oh, you got you. Trying to hype up a damn fight, man. What y'all doing, man?
How much? 600? 500? How much? 6? 5? 6? I like when they go to the audience.
Did he still say 1?
And they're just trying to access their family. Like, what do you think, Grandma? Like, you will watch the show longer than me. Like, what? 6? Okay. I guess the Kraft cheese is $6.
The Kraft cheese. They do come bring out that bullshit from the back. This gallon of Gatorade.
This show is made for grocery shoppers. I'm gonna be honest, man.
Appliances.
It's like, yeah. If you just buy the regular shit, like, oh man, see your way to the top.
For this loaf of bread, this Tang, and this Kraft cheese, how much would you say it is?
That's why wives are so good at it. I mean, not as good as making the bread. Be gone, son. But great at buying it.
Oh my God. Oh my lantern.
Clack, 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 clack. Hey, get out of here. Hey, mind your business. Hey. Oh. What? Are you talking to me? I know, hey. I know you're not talking to me. Tell your wife I said hello. Oh.
Okay, take him out. Come on, face for it, dog.
I still thought it was a smile. Nah. I guess I don't know your face well.
Definitely not a smile. Those are the fakest smiles.
Oh, you giving me fake smile, bro?
Get out of here. Scram, kid. Beat it. Get back to your game. Can you come over recording?
Yo, don't you got games? Hey, oh, snap.
Yo, I ain't Chris Rock.
Yo, right? Shots fired. Shots fired. Yo.
I'll fight a kid, especially
Nah. She just Will Smithed you, bro. She just Fresh Princed you.
Yeah. And she almost went to the damn table like the Dudley boys.
Don't make him turn into mankind when he's kind of man.
No. Undertaker chokeslammer. You got that wooden plaque down there too? It could be. Because honestly, bro, he should have just honestly. If that's me in that situation, right? I know how I get. I know once I'm angry, I'm angry. So I'm not going to try and get myself there. But I'm at least going to, like how he said, keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth. You know what I mean?
Now, did he say mother?
I don't know. That's me. That's me ad-libbing right there. I'm adding
interesting.
That. I'm adding that.
Rewriting history over here. Okay.
I am. I'm adding that.
Okay, rewriting
I'm going to say it with my chest. I'm right in the middle row. I might even stand up with it. I might even stand up with it, my guy.
Ooh, you still going to have one tear in your eye?
Nah, the jacket might come off though, so you know, like, hey, we can get busy if you want to, but keep a name out your mouth.
Just take it off and put it on the back of your chair and shit, and then say it just so I'm ready, just so you know.
Yeah,
just start rolling up your sleeves.
Yeah, like I'm on whatever you want, my guy. Whatever you with, I'm with. You want the smoke? I want the smoke. These cameras, the stage. All of this.
Yeah, but he was just
had me moving furniture up in him. No.
He was just all Chris Rock was on was a joke from about 25 years ago.
Right. Like that's what I thought about too. Like, G.I. Jane, bro, really? That's what you got?
Like, he might as well made an alienation joke.
Like, bro,
for my sci-fi fans,
he could have even used her as a Men in Black 3 or Men in Black 4 or something.
Forget about it. Voldemort would have been a better reference.
But anywho, but just in that situation, I know I'm going to say something. Now, I ain't going to go with the physical unless I got to. Now, but the only way I'm going with the physical, you put your hands on me, put your hands on my old lady.
To be clear, he made a joke that you thought was funny.
I thought, me personally,
because you laughed first.
Oh, you talking me as well?
If your will, yeah, you laughed.
Yeah, and then you corny for laughing because that shit wasn't even funny, bro.
Right, fine, right. Then you look over,
and I see,
and now you have to say something, even though you thought it was innocent,
right? But now you know you gotta go back home to this lady. You gotta ride in a limo with this lady.
So basically, what you're saying is all married men are like beholden to their wives.
Don't you fucking do it?
And that's just what it is now.
Don't you watch your fucking
I'm
mouth.
Asking.
I want to answer you, but you gotta watch your fucking mouth while you asking.
I'm asking. I didn't even say her name.
Don't you dare. No, I'm saying what I'm saying is that I gotta go home with this lady. And I'm looking at it from, because honestly, bro, in his standpoint, I don't give a fuck, but you still married to her, bro. So even though whatever,
that's a big yes. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for coming to the
podcast. No, listen here. Let me get this all out, because I got it. Because if I'm Will Smith,
because you might be listening.
If I'm Will, right? He already made his bed. Now he's lying in it. He know who his old lady is. He knows that she's still in love with Pac. He knows that she's still reading letters from Pac. So he's like, I got to deal with it. I'm here with her, so I got to stand up for her still, even though I stuck by her side. But me personally, I want to stuck by her side. Like, it is what it, like, you're not going to keep embarrassing me now. God damn. But anywho, but me, like a regular
relationship. Talking about from letters from Pac, you would have broke up with her already?
No, not over that. No, I'm just, that entanglement. That Disney.
Like, man, these lizards got fucking cigarette smoke all on them. The pages are yellowed. Like, these old ass notes.
She reads them every day though. It don't matter. But anyway, but like you were saying,
only when she's jerking off. Relax, Will.
When she's yikes. Okay, all right then. Let's see what we're doing here. But seriously, no. I mean, honestly, bro, you're going, like, if you see your old lady looking some type of way, I feel like any man in his right mind, unless you just don't care about your old lady's feelings, you want to deal with that shit for the rest of the day. She's gonna bring it up to you on another day of the week. You're gonna have to deal with it. But me personally, I'm gonna go ahead and dead it, so you don't want to deal with that.
All right,
that energy, the whole energy is ruined the night.
Okay, so you ever been in a place sometimes where you're with it's just you and your chick, right? And she feels like somehow she's getting disrespect from a waitress or from a retail employee or from some random cashier, and you're looking at the situation and you're like, she is not disrespecting you right now. Yes. Why are you turning up to DEFCON 5 when it's not even like that? Yes. And then you got to stand there and kind of be embarrassed, and then you got to hold down your woman at the end of the day. Right. You got to hold her down, and then we get outside, you're like, what the hell was that about?
Hey, we do it later, right? Exactly. That's how you handle it.
So exactly.
But Will didn't do it.
So we know oftentimes they are just wrong. It's in their nature.
And that's the thing. I'm sorry, ladies. Sometimes you guys are just wrong and don't want to admit you're wrong. I'm sorry. Like, there's certain situations that it calls for you to feel some type of way. We get it, but that he's a comedian. He's telling a joke, and it was a corny joke. You could even boo the man. Boo, that's just corny, bro.
Point being, even though they are wrong, we must take their side,
and then we discuss it in closed doors. Like, hey, yo, you shouldn't. Like,
but we agree they were wrong, and now we were willing to just be wrong as well.
Because you got that's. Where else you're gonna?
And that's what happened.
Get the good love from.
Thank you for tuning in to the show this time for real. Say goodbye.
Yo, we out, baby.
Peace.
Take me out to dinner.
Why don't you? Hey.